Hello students, I am Preeti Nair, your English teacher. I hope you all are doing good. I welcome you all for this lesson. Today we will discuss the first poetry of Beehive, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Let us begin with the introduction of the poet Robert Lee Frost. Robert Lee Frost was an American poet. He was known for his realistic depiction of rural life, using them to examine complex social and philosophical themes. The Road Not Taken is a well-known poem about making choices and the choices that shape us. So let us begin. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. According to the poet, there are two roads in front of him. Both roads lead to different directions, and it seems that the leaves went lifeless, indicating autumn, when the poet actually uses the term yellow wood. Here, the poet says that he has come to a place where in front of him lies two different roads. Here the roads indicate the choices in his life. And he has to choose one road on which he has to travel. And he feels sorry that he would not be able to travel both the roads together at a time. It is a difficult situation for the poet as it was not easy for him to choose. So, being a traveler, he is standing on the diversion and gazes at both roads as far as he could. He is confused that which road he should take. So, to make a decision what he is doing, he is standing on the point of diversion and looking as far as he could. Then the poet observed that one of the roads bent in the trees and shrubs, which finally disappeared. Then took the other just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. So as he was observing both the roads, he was confused that which one he should be taking. So he thought that from both the roads, one of the road it was having more grasses on it. And he thought that as it is more grasses on the road, he thought that it has been less traveled by the people and it wanted more wear. So he decides that he will be taking the path which has been less traveled by the people. Though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. But when the poet started to travel on that road, at that time he finds that though it was looking more grassy, that road was equally traveled by other people. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. As the next morning, when the poet starts his journey, he finds that on both the roads there were equally, on the same manner, the leaves were there, and it was not being traveled by any passenger or any people. They have not traveled in the morning yet. And as he is observing that all the leaves, it was not having any black color. As we know that as people continuously walk, the leaves they start to turn black. So he's observing that as there was no one being traveling on that road from that morning, he finds that the leaves were still the same and it had not turned black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. So as he started traveling to from the road which he has chose, he finds that, or he thinks that the other road which he has not chose just now, he will be keeping that road for some any other day. But he is really doubtful that how he will be coming back, as he knows that once the time has been passed, we cannot reverse the time. So that same thing it is there in the poet's mind. So he is mentioning that I doubt if I should ever come back, because once he starts traveling one road, it will leads to another. It same situation happens with our life also. As we are making any choices or decision, once the choice is been made, one choice lead to another, and one decision it is taking us to make the other decision. And as we have started or walking on that path, we cannot come back. So perhaps the poet is regretting his decision a bit by wondering if he will ever get the chance to come back to take the other road. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood. After many years, the poet thinks that when he will look back and he will see that whether the choice which he had made many years ago, it had been a positive effect or a negative effect on his life. So in the first line he is mentioning the word sigh. So he is not clear that whatever decision he has made, that decision it has given him happiness in his life, or he has been disappointed with that choice. So he is not clear about it. So here the word sigh, it is having two different meanings. It can be expressed the meaning of happiness, relief, or it can also be a sigh of sadness. Hence, the choice, if he had made, is it correct for his life, then it will be a sigh of happiness or relief. And if the choice which he had made, if it is proved to be a disappointment, then it will be a sigh of sadness for him. In short, the poet says that he came across two paths at an important stage of his life, and he knew that he had to decide to take one, as he was just one traveler. He couldn't have taken both the roads at one time, even if he wanted to, so he had to make a choice. His decision was influenced by his mind, which wanted him to achieve his dreams and goals. Hence, he chose the second road, which was less traveled by. He didn't mind facing obstacles and hardship so that he could be a winner at the end. I hope you all understood this poetry. Home assignment. Please go through the questions given below and answer the questions in your notebook. Thank you for watching this video.